Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gurong Vlogger ng Kuwait YouTube channel. So we are group 4 and today we will talk about approaches to the relationship between media and society. But before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So let's start.
Society is a group of individuals involved in persistent social interactions or a large social group sharing the same spatial or social territory, typical subject to the same political authority and dominant cultural expectations. So what are the relationship between media and society? Media is the voice of a society. There are channels and types of media. Media is so important that a known scholar, Marshall McLuhan, says that medium is the message. If there is no medium, no message can be communicated. If message is communicated, then it can evaluate by social whether the message is good and bad or bad. Media hype over commercialization is relationship between the media and society is concerned. Media gives the voice to the voiceless, most powerful pillar of democracy. Democracy cannot survive without media, and even media is important source of democracy. Society even can maintain law and order. The persistence of media we can see even primitive society. Folk dance, musics, downtaki, which also called drama, etc. From entertainment to dissemination, media play as catalyst role in society. Media evolves according to the requirement of society. If media don't function according to the requirement of society, media would lose the importance and become obsolete. For example, the emergence of social media. Now let's move on to media and social control. Media is the communication outlets or tools used to store and deliver information or data. The term refers to components of the mass media communications industries such as print media, publishing, the news media, photography, cinemas, broadcasting, digital media, and advertising. The term media, which is plural of medium, refers to the communication channels through which we disseminate news, music, movies, educations, promotions, messages, and other data. It includes physical and online newspapers and magazines, televisions, radios, and billboards, telephones, the internet fax, and other billboards. It describes the various ways through which we communicate in society because it refers to all means of communication, everything ranging from a telephone call to the evening news on televisions can be called media. And social control. Social control is concept within the disciplines of the social sciences. Social control is described as a certain set of rules and standard in society that keeps individuals bound to conventional standards as well as to the use of formalized mechanisms. The disciplinary model was forerunner to the control model. Social controls is the study of mechanisms in the form of patterns of pressures through which societies, the mechanisms maintains social and cohesions. Social control is typically employed by the group members in response to anyone it considers deviant, problematic, threatening, or undesirable, with the goal of ensuring conformity.
Hello there viewers, it's me Giorgio here, and I hope you're having a good time and day. And now the topic that I'm going to share to you is called social media integration. So what is social media integration? Well, social media integration is an act of using social media accounts as an extension of your marketing strategy. So basically, social media integration is the process of attracting more customers and audiences. So, how is it accomplished? Well, it can be done by directing your social media audience to your website, allowing your social media accounts to be easily accessed on your website. This allows the customer or audience to view your website faster. And number 3, why is social media integration so important? It is important because number 1, it increases your company or brand reach and awareness. Number 2, it also encourages engagement with your website and helps in building a bigger audience on social media. And not only that, this also helps this will also make the audience and customer feel very unique when they're visiting your website.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Regina and I'm going to be talking about functionalism. Functionalism is also known as the functionalist perspective. It was once a major theoretical strand in sociology, but has been dismissed over the years in favor of more critical theories. So we could say that functionalism studied the way how society works as a whole and how each aspect plays a role in society. Functionalism studied the way how society balances out and stabilizes itself. A lot of sociologists back then used functionalism to study the way how society works and how it adapts to changes over time. This theory slowly died out because functionalism was so focused on social order and reaching society equilibrium that it didn't take into account the negative aspects of society. Its main flaw was that it created an image of society where it was perfect and positive rather than having the reality that there is a degree of unbalance within society. So that's all for my part. I do hope you know what functionalism is, and without further ado, let's move on to the next member.
Hello again, everyone. So now let's talk about social constructionism. So social constructionism is the theory that people develop knowledge of the world in a social context, and that much of what we perceive as reality depends on a shared assumptions. From a social constructionist perspective, which is I'm not a social constructionist, many things we take for granted and believe are objective reality are actually socially constructed and thus can change as society change. So basically, the theory of social constructionism states that meaning and knowledge are socially created. And social constructionists believe that things that are generally viewed as natural or on a normal society, such as understandings of gender, race, class, and disability, are socially constructed and consequently aren't an accurate reflection of reality. And also social constructs are often created within specific institutions and cultures and come to prominence in certain historical periods. Social constructs depends on of historical, political, and economic conditions can lead them to evolve and change. And that is all for my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim Julasti, a member of this group. And one of the topics we will be now tackling is media and the rise of information society. So, let us begin. But before we actually get to the topic, first, what is information society? Well, it is a term for a society in where the usage of creation, distribution, and manipulation and integration of information, in where it has become the most important economic and cultural activity. And it is basically just a society where people post informations online on the internet. Yeah, and it just has become essential in today's media as it has left a major impact in the media, and those impact has left many beneficial factors. Like an example of that is when you create a website and upload various of information that can be beneficial for, let's say, a student's research. That student can gain data and information, and that student can gain broad array of knowledge from your website. Now, an information society is characterized by increasing global connectivity facilitated by the internet. And for the people that take part in this society, there are people that use the internet frequently and effectively because its key drivers are information, obviously, hence the name Information Society, and communication technologies. What is the connection between information society and the media today? Well, the media today and the media and society are now considered inseparable. Anywhere you go, you can see people just look at their phones, check their social media time to time, post on your stories on your whereabouts, or you can post on your story about your recent activities, which actually is, in my opinion, unhealthy. But what started the relationship of information society and the media today? Well, according to Raki Chakraborty, I really hope I said your name correct. The concept of information was born at the time when media was reprovisioned with digital information. Then information accessibility was multiplied by several times, and rapid technological developments helped people to catch up to the pace in which information and new technologies was just spreading across the globe, and it just has become incredibly beneficial in our society. Well, now I can say that this is one of the greatest causes in our media. Despite us having an unhealthy relationship with our phone and the internet itself, because the information society often provide informations in the internet, the information society became more intelligent. That just from looking at the media, we can predict, we gain knowledge, we can communicate, just from tapping in your phone or going through your laptop. Like online distance learning, like those kind of stuff. So now we ask ourselves, what is the result of the growth of the information society? Well, the information society has continued to engage the attention of researchers, commentators, students, teachers, and governments. It has left an impact on the economy, social and culture in everyday life, to the point that it is now a significant figure in our everyday lives. And this is actually useful on this year's pandemic, ironically. You're going to stay at home? No problem. Keep yourself entertained with the media. Face-to-face class has been halted? No problem. We have online distance learning. And we have the internet. We can learn a lot of things there. Just from opening Google and search whatever you want on your search bar. It is all there. Well, I can say that the result is beneficial, and it's a great thing that the information society has risen. Hello everyone, it's me again, Ibrahim Julasti. I forgot to film the outro on this one yesterday while I was filming my part, so yeah. I really hope you guys learned something on this lesson about approaches to the information between media and society. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it will really help a lot from the publisher and our group. And turn on the notification bell if you want to see more of this kind of videos. So it's me again, Ibrahim Julasti from Group 4, and take care.